Make sure you go and check out carmarshal.com. Over 100,000 new and used cars from dealers. You shop, you see what you like, negotiate prices, and get you a very good deal. What is going on, people? Jaye BIack here. Another video. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I wasn't going to do any more videos about Ayesha Curry, but there have been some things I've read on a couple different sites, and once I tried to stop speaking on Ayesha Curry, because there's a lot of people speaking on it now, because I felt like I said what needed to be said. I get pulled in by nobody else than Ayesha Curry, because apparently she did an interview with the publication, and she's speaking about a couple of different things. Okay. There's a publication called Working Mothers Magazine, and she is doing an interview for their, I believe, was it July issue? And she spoke about how she feels like she's not black enough. And I had somebody literally tell me that she's black, she's not biracial. Right. And not only that, oh no, there's more. She apparently was responding to people in the comment section. Well, this one person in particular, this guy who was talking about how she was getting more attention, just kind of trolling her a little bit. And the fact that she went and responded to that comment when she could have just left it alone, she could have let her fans deal with it, lets me know that this stuff, either this is who she really is, or what the comments that she made is getting to her. And I honestly feel, and I'm going to get to what Ayesha said about not being black enough. I honestly feel like this is the Ayesha Curry that a lot of us didn't see. See, people have different faces, right? And women, for the most part, who want to portray a certain image will put on a certain face. But those faces usually tend to crack when that person no longer wants to be who they're portraying themselves to be. When they feel like the coast is clear, that they're not going to get criticized, that they can shame people who criticize them, then you're going to see who they truly are. And listen, I have nothing against Ayesha. I really don't. But when you make comments and statements, people are going to criticize them. When you talk about how you want attention, that you want attention from other men, not just your husband, because there are people who want to say, well, she's only saying this because she wants more attention from her husband. That's not what she said. That is not what Ayesha said. That's not what she said. She said she wants to get compliments from other men. She ain't said nothing about her husband. I'm pretty sure Steph gives her compliments all the time, but that's not enough, And I'm going to read to you what this article from the Griot has to say about Ayesha not feeling black enough. In a wide-ranging interview with Working Mothers Magazine, Ayesha Curry dished on her botched boob job, and I'm gonna get to that probably in a stream. I didn't want to do a whole video, but I'll probably speak on it as well. Just try to mix everything in, because I don't want to have to make multiple videos about it, so I'll try to mix everything in. And why she doesn't judge moms for decisions that they make. She also said the black community needs to embrace everyone better, including people who don't fit into the mold like herself. See, this is more shaming, and I really don't like this. Like, why go here, Ayesha? You should know that this is a divisive issue. Blackness, especially colorism, because that's what she's speaking on. She's speaking on the fact that she's lighter, and she does not look like what a black female would look like. But what she has to understand is that black people embrace light-skinned people a lot more than she think they do. I mean, you got melanated peoples who will claim I don't know if they still do it, but when I was growing up, they would claim anybody who had at least 20% black in them. They would be claiming everybody. They would talk about how Mariah Carey is black, and all these other people. Black people have always embraced biracial, so I don't get that. Now, I will say this though. I will say that recently, because of this whole online conscious movement, which is just a bunch of talk a bunch of mumbo jumbo. People ain't really living what they're saying, no matter how many dashikis they buy. Okay. No matter how many dashikis they bought from China or Korea, and they put on social media, no matter how many fists they put in the air or how many posts they put up about consciousness in Africa, these people don't care nothing about coming together as black people. They really don't. So Ayesha, I don't think she understands how much black people embrace biracials or lighter skinned people. They embrace them a lot. But be that as it may. Let's move on. News of the interview, which will run in the magazine's June-July issue, comes a week after Curry was hit with backlash from her Red Table Talk appearance, where she revealed her feelings about women who fawn over her NBA star husband Steph Curry, and the insecurities that she feels for not drawing male attention. And that's what it's all about, people. Women want male attention. Women want guys to hit on them and ask for their numbers so they can turn them down. Women like turning people down. Women like to brag about how many dudes approach them and want to take them on dates. Women like that. But what Ayesha has to understand is, if you hold yourself to a high standard, especially the men that Ayesha wants to approach her, they're not gonna approach you. They're not gonna compliment you because they see you as a woman who's married, as a woman who has a family, a woman who is a good woman, is a good wife. A lot of dudes just ain't gonna cross those boundaries, and she doesn't understand why. I think that she thinks that even though she's married, men still are gonna want to approach her and talk. Men see you; they don't see you as a thought. They don't see you as a female who's gonna be easy. They don't see you as a female who's gonna leave her husband to be with them. They don't see that. Or, they don't see you in the manner of, I just want to smash. They don't see you in that light. But low key, Ayesha wants to be in that light. This is why she's clapping back at people in comment sections. This is why she's speaking about blackness now. She should know that this, I don't know if it's ignorance, but this is a very divisive issue that she really don't want to get in the middle of. And for you to say that black people aren't embracing you, you're opening yourself up to more criticism. Because see, this is who Ayesha is. A lot of you just didn't see it. Maybe she's always felt this way. I mean, Ayesha, you are a lighter skinned, female who's with a lighter skinned male. So when you're talking about not fitting in, not being black enough, when people look at you and your family, they're not going to see a family that's the prototypical black family. They're just not. Okay? So, it's just not. And the fact that you've never spoken, not if I'm wrong, y'all can let me know in the comment section. But have any of you ever heard Ayesha speaking on race? Have any of you ever heard her speak on colorism? Because I haven't. But if she has, you can let me know in the comment section. But I haven't heard her speak on blackness. So the fact that she's speaking on this now, like, why all of a sudden you're looking for acceptance from black people? Haven't black people embraced you enough? The chef and cookbook author also opens up about the breast lift surgery she underwent after having her second child and how she wouldn't make that choice again. This goes back to the video I produced yesterday. I talked about Queen Naija and the issues she had after she had her second lipo, and she had I believe a fat transfer into her hips, into her butt, right? So y'all can go and check that video out too. But these females, like, instead of them actually utilizing their money to hire personal trainers, to eat better. I mean, you're a chef. I'm pretty sure you can cook healthier meals in order to maintain a good, physique, or, healthy eating choices or whatnot. And I know a breast lift or whatever has nothing to do with it, but it does. Okay, it does. It There's a lot of women with nice, bodies, but they don't have big butts or big tits. They're able to work hard to make themselves appear curvier than they actually are, But the whole breast lift thing, maybe that's something Steph likes. I don't know. I didn't realize at the time, but after having Ryan, I was battling a bit of postpartum that lingered for a while. Curry, who's 30, told Working Mother it came in the form of being depressed about my body, so I made a rash decision. The popular cover girl also discussed why she doesn't always feel welcome in the black community. Once again, why do people do this? Like, why are you putting yourself in these discussions, Ayesha? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're opening yourself up to getting criticized from the colorism group of people, from the pro-blacks, these pseudo-conscious people who claim they're conscious, and they love Africa, but they've never been there. They don't do anything in the communities. The thing they think doing something good in the community is, going out there every once in a while and, reposting things on Facebook. They think reposting things on Facebook, throwing parties, they think that's helping the black community, man. Y'all know what I mean. They do be throwing parties. We gonna do something for the black community. So we gonna be holding this party. It's about 15, 20 to get in. I know y'all know what I'm talking about, man. They throwing parties, somebody helping the black community, but they throwing a party. Anyway, she said that her own community needs to embrace everyone better and admitted that sometimes she feels too black for the white community and not black enough for her own community. So once again, is this one of these I'm biracial, you need to accept me? I don't like that. I really don't. If you don't feel like people are accepting you, that's fine. You don't need their acceptance. Ayesha, you live a life that most women don't. Okay? You're basically in a bubble. And you're still seeking the validation of people that you probably don't even interact with. You live, I believe, in San Francisco now. I don't think you interact with a lot of black people like that. But you're telling them they need to accept you more. That doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. If Steph would have said this, he would be getting criticized all over the place. Because they're like, here, this light-skinned dude talking about he ain't black enough. And, that people would be saying all types of things about him. But it just seems to me that people are willing to give this a pass. Some aren't, but I think that Ayesha knows that her saying this is sort of putting black people in a sense of, she's a good wife, good mother. Maybe we aren't accepting her more. And I don't like when people do this. Because there are black people, black mother, black father. They don't fit into the black community. They're not biracial. They don't fit in with black people. And they're definitely not, they're not white, so they're not fitting into their community either. They're just in their own lane. What's wrong with being in your own lane? Why do you have to force people to accept you? Why? Why not be who you are? Why not be comfortable in your own skin? I understand you're dealing with some self-esteem issues. You talked about being depressed, but that shouldn't have anything to do with blackness. And what you're doing is basically showing people your mindset. That you feel like you still should be accepted. Which, listen, I'm not for you being excommunicated from the black community, but I'm just saying, you have to understand that in today's society with social media, they're going to take what you say, Ayesha, and they're going to use it against you. I'm making this video to highlight the mindset of women like Ayesha. Women who come from a multicultural background, but still feel like you should embrace them and accept them just cause. The thing is this, I'm in off with this. if you have to tell people that you should be a part of something, then maybe you shouldn't be a part of it. Maybe you shouldn't be a part of it. That's all I have to say. Y'all let me know in the comment section below on this video, and let me know your thoughts.